So the house is about 9 years old and it was custom made by the previous homeowners and they really built it with a lot of love. I want to do double doors walking out to a deck.
Over 2/3 of the walls are made out of logs. So unfortunately you cannot do a lot of alteration because you won't be able to replace the wood.
But here we can.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's all I want to hear. I know that you keep talking about the paint color and saying that maybe we shouldn't do white, but I feel like because it's a lot of wood and a lot of the darker wood, we have to go white because if we don't, it's just going to be a dark house with dark furniture.
Then let me paint the basement in a light gray color. At least over there, you know, like we come out of the white a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, the basement, and we have more natural light down there. Exactly. Less of the timber wood. Because everywhere here is timber wood, and I feel like if you put the gray on it, it's just gonna make everything so dim.
So what am I doing with the
CC20 on the walls?
Everywhere.
Well, at least on the main floor, second floor,
okay.
And then basement we'll do OC. OC26, right? CC
silver
is the
satin,
choice.
yeah.
Okay.
So
our lights for here are a little bit delayed. I think about a week, but I think by the time Mo goes through the great room light and does his other lights, these ones will be in. So this nook here is almost a little too small to do anything with, but what we were thinking is when we have friends, family over, and we have like all our sleepovers, we need to make use of this. So what we thought is we only have about 5.5 feet, which is too small for like a sofa. So we were thinking of doing like a love seat pull out, where if anybody's staying over, you just pull out and you have an extra bed.
I mean, listen, realistically speaking, we want to be able to have as much
space
for sleeping space,
for,
okay?
For guests.
For a guest, and this is a perfect nook for it. So maybe that's a perfect idea to put like a sofa.
I think so. Do like a pull-out sofa. We have the TV right here. We have a sideboard coming for under the TV. This room is my favorite room. This is my kids' room. So we decided this is one of the smallest rooms in the house, and we felt that they were too small to separate them. One is 3 and one is 6. So we decided to do a bunk bed.
They'll love it.
They're gonna love it.
They might fight over who's gonna sleep on the top.
He's already cleaned it. He's already like, the top bed is mine, and I think
Good job, Daddy.
She feels more secure being on the lower level.
Okay.
Which is cool because it has a trundle that we can pull out, and anybody can, you know, if they have a sleepover with friends,
we feel more safe for her.
So we're doing a bunk bed this side, rug, dresser. We're not going to put a TV in this room for them, but I would like to have some cute...
We can talk about that one because I think every kid needs a TV these days. You know, they can watch YouTube. There's a bunch of nice stuff on, you know, Nintendo Switch, all the other stuff. I mean,
we have a theater room for that.
I know, but I'm going to be watching sports over there, so...
Yes! I'm glad to see it all gone! It was not very pleasant being in here. I find this more pleasant right now than what it was before. I know you're indifferent to this, but really guys, what we're doing in here is a complete transformation. So, you know, like when we're not really changing the structure of the house, obviously, we kind of have to work with what's here. So because of the size of the room, they had it like a 3-way glass stand-up shower.
It's essentially a fiberglass corner shower, all one piece. I mean, back in the days, everyone used to do these. For ease of installation, it's all one piece, but can't work with us.
Right.
And so I'm getting rid of it. As a matter of fact, I have to cut it in pieces so I can get it out of this room. But we ordered this beautiful custom-made French door system. Obviously, she looked online all night, all day, and tried to come up with this beautiful design. And at the end of the day, we made it.
Right. So we're not worried about the door opening and banging into a toilet, banging into the door. It kind of folds into itself. And guys, I'm definitely adding the link to this because anybody with this problem where you're confined for space, you're gonna love this product. So we're gonna do that here. We're changing the tiles. We're doing like this gray cement type of raw finish. And we're going up on the walls. But we're changing all the hardware. We're making all of the faucets and the stand-up shower fixtures. Everything's gonna be a matte black. bedroom here. So we have a queen size bed coming in here with a single nightstand just because we're a little bit confined with space and the walls. I could have gone this way, but we would have completely blocked off the entry here. So we decided to go on the wall that you guys are on and have the nightstand beside it. Sideboard, we are putting a TV up in here just because it's a guest bedroom. You want to have your own space, your own privacy, you want to watch something.
Guys, nowadays everybody needs a TV. I want to put it everywhere, even in the kids' rooms.
Well, we're still talking about that. We haven't decided that. It's really dark here. Can we tear into this part of the timber? Just
That's
to
what
put
I was
another
telling
light?
everybody. So you see, it's not easy to bring wires anywhere you want. You obviously are not dealing with drywall, so patching is always a problem. But my electrician is probably one of the best in the business, so let's see what they could do for us.
Okay, this is my favorite because this is something nobody sees. Well, very few. How many foot ceilings? Are we 9 or 10 here?
10. 10
right?
foot
This is
over
not
here.
9. 10-foot ceilings in the basement and a walkout door out to your private lake. I like it. I'll keep it. I'm in love with it. This is gonna be pretty much like an entertaining.
This is my man cave, okay? I'm gonna have a foosball table over there. There's gonna be a billiard table over here. It's already purchased, ready for moving in. I am looking for one of those vintage arcade games, consoles, and maybe
You
a
actually
pinball.
found one, and it has like 3,000 games in it, guys. So let me just tell you, these things do exist.
Every man cave needs one of those, okay? And plus I'm thinking of one of those, like, you know, old Pepsi or Coca-Cola pinball machines. If any of you guys know where to get one of those, please let us know.
You haven't found one of those yet?
No, because they're vintage and
Oh, you want the vintage
I want
ones?
the old school ones, you know, when we were growing up, we were playing with those. So that could be all in this room.
Yeah, so this is gonna be like a games area.
Yes.
And then we have 2 bedrooms. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2, that's how I've named them. Each one is gonna get a king bed, 2 nightstands. There is no closet in the room, but obviously as courtesy to whoever's staying, we need to have something. So we got an open concept closet. They're so cool. They're by Wayfair, and I'm definitely adding all the links to these if you guys are interested. We have a custom mirror. I just ordered it yesterday.
Okay.
So let me just explain it to you. So if we have the bed coming this way, because we wanted it to face the window. And then we're gonna have the closet on this side, and then I'm gonna have a custom mirror here, 40 by 72. Pot lights we have. Claudio needs to paint this. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Oh, we're also changing these lights. These sconces are being replaced with these really cool. Remember the ones that kind of look like
You
a
show me the
teardrop?
picture, they look beautiful.
So stunning.
Black and gold.
Oh,
again.
can you please replace these LED lights? Because as you all know, I don't like the cool light. And especially when it's sitting
Absolutely.
beside a warm light like this, you see that
There's a
difference.
whole
and
bunch
it
of them
really-
though. There's a whole bunch of them all mixed match. I mean, we go to a lot of people's houses.
Can we do
I
all
understand that
warm?
sometimes that's what people buy and do it, but it's not even
gives
good
me
for
a
your
headache.
exactly. It's not even good for your eyes because interior you should be at 3,000 lumens, and if it's on the exterior you can use the daytime. And yeah, we're gonna change them. That's mine.
Yes, please.
It's no
But
problem.
I'm going into
No
here
problem.
and it's so dim. I mean, it is the theater room, and we are actually dimming it a little bit more because we're doing an accent wall here.
Yes.
It's going to be the dark gray. What color did we choose?
It's
Benjamin
called,
Moore
and it is called wrought iron.
wrought iron.
Wrought iron,
Okay, so
yeah.
it's like a dark charcoal gray, which I wanted to do because underneath the sideboard is black, the TV is black, so we kind of wanted it all to be like uniform dark color. So we're doing a dark charcoal gray on that wall, and then the rest of the walls are going to be a more neutral color, which we originally said gray to Claudio, but we have to change. Well, you want to keep this
I wanna
room
keep
and then
it-
just do neutral
Let's just make
over
it
there.
darker. I might add more pot lights just so that you have that element.
Are you going
of,
to put
dim
on a
everything.
dimmer?
Everything's gonna have dimmers.
You're gonna
Timers and dimmers, and
Okay.
some of them are gonna be on automation. So when the time that we're actually not here, we can control it with our phones and our other devices. So we have control over sound and lighting.
Bedroom 2, guys, which leads to a hot tub. So this room here, we're doing a king setup again. Same as the other side, just different furniture design. I love this room, and my parents have already claimed it. They already said when they come here, this is their room, because it walks out to the lake. and you have a hot tub right beside you. So come, let me show you this beauty right here. Oh, my favorite view. It's kind of dirty right now, but
Get all cleaned up.
this is amazing. So phase 2, we are planning to do an outdoor barbecue here along this wall. We're putting up lights here, phase 1.
String lights, yes.
String lights, clean out the hot tub. Did you decide what you're gonna do back here?
When we first got the keys and came in, we realized that the air conditioning is not working.
Oh yes, buyer's remorse.
Yes, buyer's remorse.
Buyer's remorse.
So
you find out after 2 weeks that you don't have AC in your house.
yes, and we did our last showing a few days ago. I came in and I was just sweating buckets. So I decided the first thing that's going to go into the house is a brand new air conditioning system. And again, thanks to my friends from Green Tech. They came from Toronto. They just finished installing the AC unit. What I want to do with that corner, I'm thinking like a storage area, maybe.
Storage area, right?
Well, you want to be able to
Yes,
put your
yeah.
kayaks and things somewhere. So I don't know. What are you thinking?
I think that we need to turn that into like a storage area for all the outdoor water activities.
Okay.
Life vests, canoes, paddles.
Okay.
Stuff them all in there, and then maybe we can have like a door in front of it so that
I was thinking
it's
of
not
totally
all
covering
open.
it.
Just
Yeah.
cover it, right?
Just cover it.
have
I'm going
the
to use
door.
the same pressure treated wood and just cover it all together.
Okay.
So.
Patio furniture is arriving, I believe, mid this week.
Okay.
And we're doing a beautiful setup here facing the lake. And we're gonna have an umbrella. I have a little portable, like a wood burning fire pit,
Yeah.
right? But then our main fire pit's down here. So the land does kind of slope down. And as phase 2, we're doing exterior complete refacing, landscaping, putting in lighting, a lot of stonework.
Well, to be honest with you, hon, I really want to do some sort of lighting right now in this stage, because at nighttime you want to light this place up.
Right.
So we start by doing some of the work, and then on the next phase we do extensive landscaping, right?
Yes, that'll be next year. So we're redoing this whole area, and we're making a new fire pit that will have like 8 Muskoka chairs around it. We ordered them. They're black wood. They're absolutely stunning. It's gonna look absolutely stunning here. So what we thought of was to do it with, what are we doing it with? Brick?
Depends. I'm still in the market for some sort of an iron pan that I could place in and then finish it with stone around it. There is interlocking material that I could use. It come in a circular type of form that I could just put together, but I like this raw waterfront chalet look, so I might not do the interlock and just put the pan and put your Muskoka chairs around it. There's already armor stone here that
No.
You want me to change it, huh? Okay.
Okay, like let me just say, I would like to have something that is going to last, and I feel like if we do the interlock, that's gonna last at least 5-6 years, and it's gonna look good.
Sure.
But are you thinking because we're gonna be renovating this whole area that it might go
That's
when we
exactly what I'm
demolish? So you're thinking temporary relief?
I'm thinking why spend the money and then get rid of it in like a few months. So honestly, I want to make sure that I can bring in the family as soon as possible and, you know, make our bonfire and sit around it as soon as possible. But on the next phase, when I'm doing all that landscaping, all of this is going to be gone anyways.
Right.
So start.
I'm not
and
gonna
then...
argue with you there. I agree with you. Yeah. Okay, so we're we're adding pot lights to the front, right? Because I feel like we need that at nighttime, like that
For
illumination.
sure. I mean, there's going to be tons of pot lights all underneath.
We have the most beautiful little, what do you call that?
A second man cave.
A second man cave.
Yeah.
You've already named it?
Yeah, because I'm thinking of maybe transforming it into a gym. It's a loft sitting on top of the garage, the second floor of the garage. The garage is actually detached. Let me show you guys.
This is so charming. Actually, when we drove up to the property at our first visit, when I saw this spot right here, I was like, oh my god, this is so special, because I have not seen a property like this. Even through renting cottages throughout the years, we never had layout like this, where there was the garage with a little loft on top, and then you had the main chalet. So it's actually pretty special that we
And
have
to be honest
this.
with you, the space is really, really needed. I mean, there's a 2-car garage detached, and on top of that is one whole room. It's heated, it's got baseboard heating. All we need now is to put a small air conditioning unit in there, and I'm thinking of, as I said, turning it into a home gym. Okay, that could be done in this phase, by the way, because all I need is some flooring, and then I can bring in the equipment. But I mean, every house needs a gym, right? So why don't we do that?
Well, this was a nice fun tour.
Thanks for coming around and looking at our beautiful cottage slash chalet.
Slash lake house.
Lake house.
Guys, this is gonna be a beautiful transformation. I'm planning on making a few videos out of this transformation. So you guys are gonna be with us throughout the whole process. So glad you guys can join us. Can't wait to show you the process as we go through. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't already, check us out on Instagram at Style with Sanaz. And we have a Zarkon Home Instagram page as well.
At
And
Zarkon Homes.
there you go, at Zarkon Homes. So we will catch you guys next time. We're gonna get back to work now.
Bye guys.